Hello and welcome back to episode 18 of my Abecean Shores Let's Play as Idonea Star-Eye. This time, I'm finally made it to Charach. Finally, I'm in the Mages Guild here. Let's see. Yeah, I'm in the Mages Guild on the island of Charach. I have so many quests out here, so I better get ready to do some stuff. I don't know. Let's check what quests I specifically have to come here. STARDOM is something here. I'm looking for the TEM Red Tempest. And taking water fast in the Abecean Sea north of Stirk. I'm to look for Oderic Romuald in Charach. I'm supposed to look for Nayad Arun, a savant who lives in Charach. And that's it for now. But I probably also have quests for the Mages Guild, which I don't think the guild guide has any, but let's ask. We have all the essentials here. Spells and spell-making services, alchemical ingredients, and enchantment services. If you somehow don't find what you need, one of the other guild halls I can take you to will certainly have it. Have you heard about the wanted murderer loose on the island? There's a bounty posted outside the guardhouse. If you want to talk about Dreg, try Nayad Arun. He's a renowned specialist on the topic. His house is in the northeastern part of Charach, next to the apothecaries. Apparently he was staying in the old Seawater Inn. Speak to Illia. You're on Stirk Island. It's rugged and not very hospitable, except here in Charach. But there are folks who eke out a living on the fringes. How much are you willing to risk for money? If the answer is a lot, you might be interested in the Ayleid ruin up north, Wormyorsel. It's apparently still loaded with treasure from the bad old days, but they say it's still crawling with grotesque creatures too. But if you can fight, or just run really fast, you might come out very rich indeed.
You're a lot more refined than most of the travelers.
How are you?
I like that.
I'm actually going to mark in here somewhere. I'll probably find the bed first and then mark. You do enchantments? Do you sell... You sell... It's a freaking clan fear. Oh, I just want normal soul gems. That's a Star Master Knock, which is also good, but... what do you do? Because if you have... Summon certain creatures, I might take those off of you because I could summon them and then, you know, yoink them for myself. You have weapons too. Javelin of Heaven's Teeth. Nothing I'm particularly interested in. Actually. This town is named Charach. The island it's on is called Stirk Island. Until recently, Charach was nothing more than a stopover port for ships traveling to and from the mainland, but in recent years it's had an influx of tourists as well. The Abecean Sea surrounds Stirk and it separates it from the mainland. Travel across the sea is common, but piracy has made it more dangerous of late. The Kingdom of Anvil rules the easternmost isles of the Abecean as part of Cyrodiil, but those further west are governed by Hammerfell. Charach, the harbour master, was asking around for someone to retrieve certain items from a shipwreck. Apparently one of Theseus Caperno's ships was sunk by pirates just recently, right off the coast of Stirk. You know Vilena Televor, the Marshal of the Isles? Rumor has it that if she doesn't do something about the piracy problem soon, Queen Malona will pick a new marshal to replace her.
I see I stand in good company. What can I
hello.
do for you?
I suppose you don't know where someone might find a sea drake egg, do you? Yes, I want to find a sea drake egg and hatch it here in the Mages Guild. The only problem is that I have no idea where to find one. Astaria told me that you used to be able to buy sea drake eggs off almost any alchemist in a coastal city, but since sea drakes have disappeared from the Abecean, their eggs have become impossibly rare. Idonea, do me a favor, would you? Go find Stelaine Morathine at Fort Teledrach and ask him where somebody might find a sea drake egg. Sure. Thank you. Fort Teledrach is a navy fort next to the city of Anvil, if you aren't aware. Kahali over there can take you straight to the Anvil Guild of Mages. Stelaine Marathene is a ship's doctor with the West Navy, but more importantly, he's a renowned and well-published naturalist. Many aspiring scholars of biology like myself read his work with great interest to learn more about exotic creatures from the remotest parts of the world. I heard he's been at Fort Teledrach for several weeks waiting for his ship to be refitted. Sea drakes are beautiful, graceful creatures that were once plentiful in the Abecean before they disappeared mysteriously. No one knows for certain, but I've read that some scholars think that drakes slaughter them all. Okay. Yeah, I'm assuming that's the guild leader, so I'm gonna...
Greetings.
Artavan Carolus. Are you here for more duties, Evoker, or was there something else you wanted? I don't have any official duties for you right now, Evoker. However, if you're looking to make yourself useful around here, you could speak with Cassandra. She hasn't handed in her alchemical survey on local pearls, which I've been waiting on for quite some time now. Speak with her and see if you can get things moving. Okay. Lysandra.
I'm all yours. Please go ahead.
I'm quite busy, so please be quick. Negdal Dimrin, one of the local fishermen, has been rambling about some beautiful fishwomen he saw frolicking on the shores of Stirk Isle. I last saw him leave Charach and walk north along the beach. I see that you've been speaking with Artavan. Unfortunately, I simply haven't had the time to carry out these surveys. It's not as if I don't have a day job to focus on. If you could assist me with them, I'd be very grateful. I've been tasked with obtaining 5 types of pearls for study. If you plan on searching for those pearls in the wild, you might want to speak with Laldir to see if he has any water-breathing potions for sale. Yes, I need 5 different pearls commonly found throughout the Abecean. Artavan's looking for one of each standard: white, blue, pink, black, and Kardesh varieties. You can find these pearls in any open body of water, however you might have difficulty looking some of the rarer varieties. Alchemists may stock them, but you'll need to purchase those out of your own pocket, of course. Finally, it may be worthwhile to speak with Ashanti over by the docks. I understand she has quite the reputation locally as a pearl diver and might be able to provide more detailed guidance than I can. Cool. First of all, 3. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna take everything, because I can sell whatever I don't want. Don't need that. I'm gonna hold on to that. Yo, wait, these are restocking? Hold on. Oh, they are. What? They look like they were. Did I just not buy them the first time? Is there any restocking soul gems? Then why did it look like they restocked? Did I just forget to buy them because I'm dumb? Maybe. Looking to learn a new spell? If I don't know it, Edwin and Neil downstairs might. An old woman named Illia Pellegrin arrived in Charach. Apparently her family was one of the ruling dynasties of Stirk Isle once. If that's true, that must have been a long time ago. They don't even have a house in town anymore, so she's staying at the Sunset Hotel. You have water walking? Yeah, I need that back. That's a really powerful spell. Dispel 100% and 100 feet on target. So that's a spell that you throw and it just dispels everything in an area. It costs 56 points to cast. I still want it though.
3 blessings, friend.
What do you sell, friend? Ooh. Magic. Standard Restore Magicka. I don't really need cheap Restore Magicka. Let's check again. Is it restocking? It is. I'll buy a few of these. I have plenty of money. I have 30,000. Let's try willpower. Nope. Nothing I care about there. I mean, I could just buy literally all of your alchemical ingredients, make a bunch of potions, and sell them back to you. You know, I like my brain sometimes. Sometimes my brain does really genius things. Why have I never thought about doing this before? Especially since I have a ludicrous amount of money, I can afford it. That's another thing. Health. Exclusive restore health. Oh. Ooh. Stocking health potion? Hell yeah. Because I don't use restoration. If I did use restoration, then I'd totally just do that, but I'll buy a few more. Alright, there you go.
Greetings.
She likes me decently enough now. It's because I don't generally negotiate prices. Do I have any soul gems that are filled? No, not at the moment. Okay. Alright, let's see. Is there anything that's restore magicka? Okay, steel blue and Entaloma is restore magicka. Let's restore willpower. Restore magicka. Red coral restores magicka. Hold on. Anything else restore magicka? Frost salts does restore magicka. Okay. Antiloma, the red coral, and this all restore magicka. That failed. Okay, do you restock any of these? You don't. Damn, that sucks. Alright then, well, I'm just gonna make random potions. I'm sure you probably get more if you make, like, if you actually try with the potions, but I don't really care. If I could find a consistent place to get the ingredients to make magic potions, I would just do that instead of buying it, because I obviously want to level up my alchemy. You should have plenty of money now. I don't need Swift Swim. I don't really care for spell absorption. Hold on to the standard. Fortify intelligence, magicka. Don't care about this. What was that? Was it restore willpower? Yeah, I don't really need that. Just poison, restore magicka, restore health, fortify willpower. I need exclusive fortify willpower, I'm pretty sure, is what I need. It can't just be quality, which really sucks. It says damage attribute, but it fortifies magicka 24 points. Exclusive, restore health. Yeah, I need exclusive fortify willpower. Reality and other falsehoods. Intelligence, willpower 2. I also need strength. Edwin
To
Ninian.
what do I owe this pleasure?
Absorb willpower. Oh, that's all. I'll take it. By Hop Toad. I'm a Nightblade, blending the disciplines of the agent and wizard. I move unseen and undetected, foil locks and traps, and teleport to safety when threatened, or strike like a viper from ambush. The College of Illusion hides me and fuddles or pacifies my opponents. The College of Mysticism detects my object, reflects, and dispels enemy spells, and makes good my escape. If you're interested in benefiting from my talents, I can teach you some of the spells I know. Why have we not met like a master conjurer? That's what I need. I want to see if I can make a better,
How nice. I like good company. What can I do for you?
levitate. Let's see, what is my, strong levitate currently? It is... Why am I blind? It's up here. 20 points for 10 seconds. Spell make. Levitate. Can we get self? Can we do... How high can I go? It's still spell chance, 100% chance. So let's go for 10 seconds. And then let's lower this to like 30. See, that's pretty good. Because I just need it for a few seconds. Greater levitate. 5. Meaning I can go click on strong levitate and delete. Actually, let's check lock picking open. Touch 100 to 100. That's not bad. Point cost, spell cost 60-60. If I lowered this to let's say 75. Okay, what if I lowered this to 50? That's pretty good. Because the current one I have is wild open, which is anywhere between 1 and 100 points. But obviously, if it lands on anything other than 100, or it lands on any, like if I have a lock 100, if I land on anything other than 100, then obviously I just have to keep recasting it till I hopefully get it. Whereas with this, it's between 50 and 100. So I'll do this. Greater open. Okay. So I got rid of strong levitate, right? I'll hold on to strong open. No, actually I don't need strong open. Because I have greater open now. Feather. I don't need wild open either, right? Because I have greater open. What else did I get rid of? This will go with greater open, which is 50 to 100 points. I don't need shock ball and greater shock ball. Oh, that's shock bloom. 14 with 100% chance. What is shock ball? 14 to 100 points. Well, these are identical. And I don't need 2 of them then. Hold on to turn undead. Water walking. Touch dispel. That's my spell that I have the hardest time with. This one right here. Greater Summon Dremora. I can't do it for some reason. It's just 0% chance. And it costs 168 points of magicka, which is insane. Another hard one is Greater Dispel Magic. For some reason that's still 8 and 96. And it only costs 8 points of magicka, so I can keep recasting it. Absorb Willpower is another hard one, but that's 5 points. 20 to 30 points on second. Absorb Health ranged. Just looking through all my stuff, seeing if there's anything I need to get rid of, because obviously I don't need use of spells. So I'm just trying to look to see. I mean, I don't need this because I have my Ayleid one. Spell wall. I don't need shield because I have I don't need shield because I have spell wall. Still image. I have this. I'll hold on to it because I think I got it from a book. Saint Sarah's Song is better than normal one. I don't know if there's any other spells I really need at the moment, so I'll be good for now. I think that's everything. Alright. Five kinds of pearls, a Shamti by the dock might be able to help me. Well, that looks like a temple, so. Akit. Welcome to the Chapel of the West Wind. If you come to pray, or are you interested in learning more about Tava? Tava is the steward of the Raga wind spirits. When Yokoda sank beneath the waves, she took pity on the remaining survivors and sent 1,000 brightly colored birds to guide them to their new homeland. These days, Tava is taken to be the western counterpart to Kinnereth, but it is still customary among Redguard sailors to invoke her for good winds and safe passage at sea. Chapel of the West Wind is a temple of the Cult of the Winds. A syncretic faith of Kinnereth, Redguard sailors worship Tava as a steward of the wind, while Cyrodiil adherents of the cult honor her as one of Kinnereth's many western faces. I've not been a member for long, but the experience and clarity has brought me has been invaluable. Take no offense, but if Curious Sorellis is an indication, I don't really see a point in your order. If you want my honest opinion, I think the man has overstayed his welcome here. Don't get me wrong, the Cult of the Winds welcomes everyone and we are ready to provide shelter to the needy. But I'm told that the man has been staying here for over a year now and he refuses to formally join the cult, insisting that his personal dedication to the Order of the Deterrent Priest is more important. Well, if you ask me, he doesn't seem to be very itinerant. Well, the Diamond Dogma of the Great Faiths asserts Tava as but one of Kinnereth's million aspects. The devout of Tava know them as quintessential sister spirits associated with the rain and wind respectively. The Cult of the Winds respects this view, so I honor Tava and Kinnereth alike here at the Chapel of the West Wind. There's an old Redguard who lives in town, goes by the name of Cassandra. Rumor has it that she's in deep with the Thieves Guild. She lives in a house in the northern part of town. Raga. Raga are the superior spirits living within and among men and are the main subject of devotion among rural Redguards, typically referred to as minor gods or simply spirits in Eastern parlance. Raga are thought to influence the significant thoughts and deeds of the Redguards and act in mundane or symbolic ways to ensure their continued survival.
You've got my ear. Let's hear it.
Anytime.
Hello, novice. Have you come for the opportunity to perform more good works? If you want to start helping the faithful of Sterk, it makes the most sense to start right here in the Chapel of the West Wind. That's why I'm here. After all, more than that, your timing's perfect. There's a great opportunity to assist the cult residing here. Yes, the Cult of the West Winds. Hakit, a prominent member here in the Chapel of the West Wind, recently mentioned that she needed some help with tracking down a missing fisherman. That's too much for my old bones, but I'm sure you can handle some walking and swimming. Go assist Hakit, novice. She should be able to provide you with more information. A wonderful place. It is the main place of worship on the island of Sterk and the headquarters of the Cult of the West Winds. It has also served as my home and base of operations for more than a year now. The priests here have treated me well, although I can sense that Hakit is growing a bit tired of me staying here. What can I say? I'm not as young as I once was, and this place is perfect for an old man to settle down. Where do I even begin? I was a priest in the Temple of Mara and Nibene for most of my life. I served there for many years, almost reaching the position of high priest. Instead, I chose to retire and travel Cyrodiil, eventually joining the Order of Itinerant Priests. I traveled for some time before coming to Charach and slowing down. The Cult of the Winds accepted me as a guest, and I've been living here for more than a year. Depending on who you ask, the cult is dedicated to either the Raga bird goddess Tava or the Cyrodiilic wind goddess Kinnereth. Surprisingly, the two communities have managed to peacefully coexist. In the year that I have been here, I have not seen a single conflict between them. Many people across the Empire could learn from their example. This is my name. Hakit is a warrior monk in the service to the Cult of the West Winds. Her skill with a spear is unmatched, but so is her devotion to Tava. We've come into some conflict recently. She wants me traveling all over the Abecean, while I think it is more beneficial for me to stay in the chapel. I don't blame her. She is a recent arrival to the clerical world, and distinctions between members of the itinerant order and the stationary cults are a bit blurry to her. My staying here for so long probably doesn't help. Small village on the Strident coast along the Naharine River. Yeah, I've already talked to all these other ones. I haven't done very many quests for runs towards time, but I'm pretty sure I've completed everyone else's quest line. Holy crap, I jumped so
You've
far.
got my ear. Let's hear it.
What's this called? Did that old man Gorilla send you? Are you also a member of the Itinerant Priest? If so, I do have some work for you. It is very important. I need you to find Santaral Osi. Santaral is an old fisherman who lives on the northernmost of the Vidiscan Isles, just east of Sterk Isle. He used to travel to Charach every few weeks to get supplies, but he stopped visiting us lately. I feel it's our duty to make sure he's alright. The problem is that all the cult members are swarmed with work in the chapel, and Garrulus refuses to go. What with his advanced age, if you could go on and check on Santaral, it'd be more than I've seen Garius do in all the time I've been here. What the heck is the Viduscan Isles? Okay, well, it doesn't let me look at that. Ooh, what you got? Nothing interesting. Have you seen the inside of Dendron Earthen's house? There's a jungle in there. He calls himself a botanist, but I think a more accurate term would be plant hoarder.
Please, by all means. I'm
I
listening.
jumped so high now. I don't remember jumping this high before. I don't think we've been introduced, Traveler. I'm Tanul Valelian. How can I help you? My name is Tanul Valelian, third just to the Great Faiths. I am the head priest of the Chapel of the West Wind. This is the Chapel of the West Wind, and I'm its head priest for the Great Faiths. Here I lead the cult of the winds and the worship of Kinnereth and Tava. Yeah, I've already read this. Read this. Tava was once considered the stronger of the Raga wind spirits. After a cataclysmic war sank the continent of Vakura, she's said to have sent 1,000 brightly colored birds to deliver the red glass to the new homeland.
Please, by all means. I'm listening.
Seen any elves?
Nords and their classic humor that I don't understand. Me, actually a big Nord fan who understands the humor perfectly fine. I'm not playing as a Nord.
Go ahead.
I'd suggest, of course, visiting Miro Callistus General Goods Store over there by the Shrine of St. Nahri. He's my husband, in case you couldn't tell. By far the most important person in town is Vilena Telvor, the Marshal of the Isle. She lives in Telvor Manor. Artavan Carolus is the local mage's guild steward, and Tinel Valelian is the third just at the Chapel of the West Inn. Oh, and there's also Victus Pilius. He's some Hierophant from Nibene who's staying at the Sunset Hotel. Ooh, someone from the Nibene. Tavern. Plaza Taverna. I saw a gremlin out by Sabina Sylvian's farm the other day. From what I've heard, she's allowing it to stay there. Not sure why, though. Those things make terrible pets.
Can you ask your question quickly? I must be
thought they
going.
were like an actual
Whatever
race
you
of
want.
like humanoid things that
Within
can talk.
reason.
Or am I crazy? Alright, time to buy literally all of your alchemical ingredients. I have the money for it, so I can do it. Why not? I can afford it. And it's also restocking. Ah, crap, I didn't even do that. Oh, crap. I'll hold on to some of this for now. Let's start from there. I'm not going to do this immediately. I'm going to wait a little bit. No, okay. There's no beds here? Or did I miss it? Oh, there's beds. Oh. That goes out the back door. That's more just like a tavern there where they serve food and drink, I guess. Is this a tavern?
Time to talk? I've a few minutes.
Another visitor to Stirk. How wonderful. May I share a little secret with you, or perhaps some Cyrodiil lore? I already know that. Drag or tentacled, multi-armed aquatic creatures found all over Tamriel, both in the ocean and in larger lakes and rivers. Sometimes you also find land drag on beaches and riverbanks. Despite their monstrous appearance, drags are highly intelligent, able to use tools, build citadels, and follow the instructions of their leaders. There's many tales of land dwellers managing to talk to drag, but I've certainly never met anyone who tried that and came back alive.
Yes, madam.
Bitterfish tribes of goblins is known to live along the banks of the River Strade, where they prey on fish and the livings of river merchants. Recently, Bitterfish goblins have been seen in the savage conflict with the goblins of the Broken Fang tribe, whose inland territories the Bitterfish seem to be contesting. The Broken Fang tribe of goblins are known to live in the uplands of the Brennan Bluffs and the Stratton Coast region, where they lair in caves and ruins to ambush caverniers. The Brennan Bluffs are a range of hills along Cyrodiil's far western border with Hammerfell Promise. The bluffs are more arid than the Stratton Coast, and most of the region lies within the Kingdom of Such. Lake Olaman, a large salt lake at the head of Soktar Gorge, allows shallow draft vessels access to the interior of the region and the city of Such itself from its forward port of Sapaki on the Abecean Sea. The mining town of Thyra lies further inland, east of the ruined fortress of Isvorhall. Cyrodiil thinks she's seen him. Ask her about it. And there's that old Redguard Cassinda. The Viduscan Isles are a chain of sandbars or small islands surrounding the White Reef and the Abecean Sea, between Sturk Island and the Cyrodiil mainland. They are largely uninhabited, though rumors persist of vicious pirates, cunning smugglers, and even seafaring goblins who take advantage of the archipelago's isolation. Vabriasel, a half-sunken Ayleid outpost in the Viduscan Isles, is a well-known landmark with ships passing on the trade lanes. So is the Viduscan Islands... Oh, White Reef. So these are the Viduscan Islands. The northernmost. So that one. One of these little islands here is where that guy is looking for, the guy I'm looking for. I'll probably see if I get other quests that take me out into this region, because if they do, then I'll go. But obviously I don't want to just go all the way out there and then like get another quest. And like get another quest later that takes me out there as well. Can Asharib help you? Our buzz, tails, suspicious drownings. Well, I thought I got rid of that problem.
How can I help you?
So,
Malik.
where are you from?
First mate of the Senelon. I've been negotiating with the Somatana company in Charach on behalf of Captain Bernardo. We're to celebrate a new deal with a night of drinks and 9 holes. I've been hearing that Vilena Televor, the Marshal of the Isles, has some sort of plan to deal with the piracy problem. Whatever it is, she'd better put it into action quickly. We can't go on like this. Hydrox to sit out next election. The poor fortunes of the Hydrox family have continued, according to a new report from the Monitor's Garden Quarter correspondent Naylin Tanicus. In a shocking admission, Ekaterina Hydrox confessed to being unable to pay off a myriad of debts to retain her household staff. Pressed further, Hydrox admitted that in her current financial straits, with only a Navy pension as income, she will be unable to contest the next royal election, or make the customary donative to the Red Treasury. The Hydrox family, one of Anvil's oldest and most prestigious, fell into disfavor of the Queen after the failed coup attempt of 423. Mikol Hydrox, Ekaterina Hydrox's father, supported the late Olin Benares in his ill-conceived attempt to seize control of the kingdom. While Benares himself was hanged for his treachery, the Queen graciously permitted the Hydrox family to retain their residence in Anvil, demanding only the imprisonment of the elder Hydrox to secure the family's future loyalty. With the Hydrox family out of a future royal bidding contest, the Imperial Navy's unqualified support of the Queen is expected to continue.
How interesting. A tourist.
Good day, I'm Cyrodiil, publican of the Old Seawater Inn here in Carrick. We rent beds and I have a limited selection of goods for barter. If you're looking for work, though, I'd like someone to help me investigate Cade. Cade is a fisherman here, and I've heard he's been carrying around quite a few chunks of gold recently. He claims that he fished them up, but he's been acting very cagey about it recently, and I think he's up to something. So I want you to find out what it is. Are you interested? Yeah, I'll help you. Good. Start by asking townspeople. Maybe other fishermen would know what he's been doing, and make sure to tell me what you find. He was here. He came in looking very agitated and rented a room upstairs. He came down once or twice for food, but other than that, I never saw him. Then, when the bounty was posted, I thought he must be Sedado. I took one of my regular patrons to confront him. He slashed at us with his claws, then ran out of the inn and north up the main street. I think I saw him turn right in front of the chapel and head out of town towards the east. As far as I know, he's still on the loose. Okay. I'm gonna take a bed, just because I don't know.
If a few words can help, I'd be happy to talk.
Duskwatch Keep has been abandoned for a while now, but I swear I saw lights out there not long ago. Some explorers or bandits probably. I don't know what they expect to find there. Duskwatch Keep is an old Navy fort south of Charach. It used to host a garrison, but the Navy shut it down last year. With the fort out of commission, the pirates have gotten bold enough to sail within sight of Cyrodiil in broad daylight.
You've got my ear. Let's hear it.
Oh, it's just a granary. The Abecean Trading Company. Lots of rumors these days about Abecean Trading Company business. People say Harrius Themistrel is plotting something big, or that the Queen is on the verge of nationalizing the company, or that we're out there funding the pirates ourselves for some reason. Somebody told me Themistrel himself is a vampire. Personally, I do more interesting things with eternal life than sitting on a big pile of money and playing politics in Anvil. Who knows? Ooh. Buy these amulets. Any expensive? No. I will buy. Okay.
Stay out of trouble and you'll have none from me.
You sell anything? No.
All right.
Oh, this is like the warehouse.
I'll take it.
What's this place over here? St. Naharine Sailor's Home. I don't believe I've seen an Imperial with such a grand outfit in some time. Can I help you? I have never personally met her, but I've heard the tale. She was a pirate once. You don't have to worry. She is legitimate now, a captain in service of the Kingdom of Anvil. She lives in the Seastone House between Anvil's Marina and Port Quarter, near the shrine to Saint Bendu.
Ah, welcome. What may I do for you?
Psst! You aren't one of the workers, are you? You have to get me out of here. This place is a prison. Don't let the decorations fool you. Everything here is designed to break down your spirit. Each day we're forced to suffer through the same schedule, the same food, the same drooling morons for company. If you ever say you're fed up and leaving, well, that just won't do. They'll shove you in your room and watch you like a hawk. Can't take it anymore. Please, you have to help me. Finally, don't worry. I know exactly what to do. That pig Ovis Desirus doesn't let me leave by myself anymore. But even if he couldn't argue if someone came along with me, even he couldn't argue if someone came along with me. Head to the front desk and tell him we're going out to eat. When he agrees, walk me out of here to freeze him. It's the perfect plan. Just act natural. Oh, is that so? I'm sure Severius will enjoy it. Keep an eye on him, though. He tends to get a bit difficult to handle when he's not in the home.
What was that?
You read? Great, let's get moving. I don't want to give him any... I didn't read what he said. Something about... Don't give him any time to think about it. Ha! He didn't even suspect a thing. And by the time they do, I'll be far enough away that they won't be able to do anything about it. Anvil should do nice. They'll just need to, get there. Say, do you happen to have money to charter a boat? 75 gold or so. Here you go. Perfect. Now I'm ready to leave. So long, friend. If you see me again, it'll be as a free man. Yes, I know.
Let's hear it.
Happy to help. What's your problem?
Talk is free. What do you want?
All right, I'm listening.
I want that book.
Speak up.
All old people. Yo, Sea Ghosts, Raid on Idonea, Book 4, Book 5. Study on Dregs, Last King of the Ayleids on Stirk, Ingle and the Sea Ghost, Rude Song, Jokes, Mixed Unit Tactics, Children of the Sky.
Yes, madam.
Brief History of the Empire, Imperial Navy, Follow the Usurper, Port of Anvil. I can't jump over that. I love the walls of this town. I think it's a symbol of, like, the...
Glory
It
and
might just be the
honor,
symbol of the town,
Emperor
which is a
and
dagger. Or, no, actually, I think that's just a bird. I thought it was a dagger. It's just a bird. Which makes sense with, like, Hava / Kinnereth. Someone by the dock. I think it was a Shamti?
Think it'll rain?
No. Why'd you yell that at me?
Nice to see you.
Serve the
friend.
Emperor and the
That name sounds
Emperor's
familiar.
law.
Greetings, battlemage. These are dangerous times indeed. The Emperor Cassander of merchant captain Theseus Caperno was recently attacked by pirates just off the coast of Stark. The Abecean Sea isn't as calm as peaceful as it used to be. Emperor Cassander. The Emperor Cassander was lost just off the coast of Stark after a pirate attack. It speaks to the arrogance and persistence of these villains that they strike so close to Charach. Normally such a thing would be written off as a loss, but since the wreck is so close to the island, I want to try and salvage some items. You look like you can handle yourself. Are you willing to help me out? Yes. It's sunk northeast of Charach and just east of Elsid Islet. I know from surviving sailors that two particular items should still be on board. A silver goblet that belonged to an influential hierophant and the ship's logbook. I suspect that Caperno was using the Emperor Cassander for smuggling. Even though I've offered to help him retrieve cargo from the wreck, he's been adamant that we'd find nothing of value. I think he wants to avoid an investigation. Keep your eye open for signs of contraband. He's probably at the Sunset Hotel, but only speak to him if you really must. Sinalon. Captain Bernardo. I don't know you, what do you want? Captain of the Sinalon.
Do you have something to say, Cyrodiil?
No. Why are you so hostile with me? You're my way back, okay.
Well, hello
Hold
there.
on.
A
It's
pleasure to meet
Thresvi.
you.
Not Threvsy. I've been saying Threvsy this entire time. It's Thresvi. Ghost of Messiquera. I don't know what Messiquera is.
Yes, what is it?
Like, what? I sometimes can't interact with this person? I don't know you. What do you want? If I look at them directly, I can't talk to them. That's weird.
Do you want
Virus
something from me?
Ocunius. No. Hold on. Okay. Alright, fine. I guess I don't get to.
Go ahead.
Tafia Serenia. I'm Tafia, captain of the Ghost of Mascara, running cargo for the ATC company at the moment. Okay, maybe it's someone down by those docks. There's like this little fishing village on the outside of town, so maybe it's one of these little shacks. Mr. Elias.
Go ahead.
Another visit to the Stark, how wonderful. May I share a little secret with you? No, I already knew that. Occasionally, some of the old sailors living in St. Narine's home come down to the docks or the fishing village trying to get on a boat and relive their glory days. They're usually quickly corralled back to the home by the caretakers. Yes, I did hear that he had found some gold recently. I don't know him that well myself, but the pearl diver Ashanti does. Okay, well. He usually does his business dealings while dining at the Sunset Hotel. You can probably find him there. Okay. So Ashanti's somewhere around here. That's Kaid's home. No, I'm not gonna bring him to his house. Thought about it.
Go ahead.
Dugan Ring, or however the frick you pronounce that.
Talk is free. What do you want?
You want to know about the gold I found? Yes, I fished it up. I know it seems unlikely, but there are enough wrecks nearby that I think I just stumbled upon one. And before you ask, I can't tell you where it is. I have to keep some secrets, don't I? I don't believe you. Selfish. I've done nothing but walk around this episode, and that's probably what most of this episode is going to be.
So where are you from?
Lovely weather for some pearl diving. Can I help you? I'm a pearl diver. I'm a pearl diver. They're rich clam and collop beds in the Abecean, especially here around Stark. And if you're lucky, you can find a pearl inside if you pry them open. And if you don't, at least clam meat is good eating. Let's get used to it. That's crazy. Anyways. Want to know about him and that gold he fished up? I suppose there's no reason not to tell you. He started coming back with gold not too long ago. I remember the first time it happened, because he looked a lot more wary than usual, and every night since, he's gone out to the same little island south of here and southwest of the lighthouse. I asked him about it, and he said he was fishing. That doesn't sit right with me. On the hunt for some pearls, eh? Well, you've come to the right woman. The first thing to bear in mind is that pearl collops and clams can be found in just about any deep body of water. However, if it's quantity you're after, you might want to try your luck scavenging the wreck of the Mwezi, located northeast of the Briasel. I've heard that it supposedly went down with a cargo of pearls from Mwezi. As I've mentioned, you can find the wreck if you keep traveling northeast of the Briasel past a small island. More of less. I think that's supposed to be more or less directly west of the river mouth. Apparently, it was carrying a cargo of pearls when it sank, so you might discover what you're after in its hold. Northeast of the Briasel, isn't that this one? So somewhere between here and here. The mouth of the Naharine and these islands here. It's somewhere in this area. So that's another quest that takes me out there, but I'll still wait for some more, because I get the feeling there's probably a lot of quests that take you out into these islands from Charach. I haven't even gone to Threvsey, really. That's probably also where you get some quests for it. Probably spend the rest of this episode just collecting quests. That way I can start just going out into the hinterlands of the island and going into the oceans doing quests, because because I've already gotten 2 quests to take me out in this direction, and I'm probably going to get more that take me out to one of these other islands or in this general direction. So I feel no need to wait all the way, because if I could just go back and forth for one specific thing, I'm just going to be going back and forth a lot, and I feel like it's kind of a waste of time. I didn't check out the rest of the northern part of town, so I'll do that, and then depending on how much time that is when I'm done doing that, I might just be done for the episode, but I'll check. This looks like a shop of some kind. Oh, Somatana Company. Welcome to the Somatana Company's Charach branch. We have fine goods from Hemifel and daily necessities. If you're here on behalf of a company interested in licensing Flashkit, you may leave its credentials with me. I'll make sure the right people see them. Flashkit is the Somatana Company's signature product. It's a shelf-stable soap that violently explodes when friction is applied, which is very useful in industrial environments. The Somatana Company is the only company chartered to make or sell it. We don't sell it to individuals, however. What do you sell? Alakir War Axe. Alakir Axe Sword. A fishing spear. Red Guard, Steel Saber, Rapier, Scimitar, Steel Saber. Expensive ring. Expensive Red Guard hat. I can afford it. Ah, crap. Anything I want from here? Soaps. Flutes. Bronze lamp. Oh, okay.
So, where are you from?
I love the way Redguard stuff looks. I can't wait till the expansions for the Redguard and Brett and stuff come out. I don't know. I don't think they're coming out like anytime soon. But from what I remember, the Redguard one I think is the city of Rehad. So it would be the city that's just up here. So this would be Such, and Such is the next update for Cyrodiil. So eventually we'll have the point where we can travel from the areas around Rehad down into Anvil, which would be really cool. Which obviously, on the grand scale of the map, Morrowind's all the way out over here, Skyrim's up here. I think the update, yeah, this is the update for Skyrim. The update for High Rock will connect High Rock and Skyrim, so you'll have, and then obviously the next update for Skyrim from the North will finish out the rest of the Kingdom of the Reach. So we have all the Kingdom of the Reach, and then the Western Reach and High Rock, and then for Cyrodiil, the next part is Such, and then the first part for Hammerfell will be Rehad. So you'll have like a huge portion of the Abecean Sea coast, and then you'll have with the Eastern and Western Reach, and then obviously Morrowind's its own thing. I don't think there's like any other things that are really particularly close to Morrowind anytime soon. There you go.
Go ahead.
Oh, you're just a bath person or whatever. You know what? You look like the kind of guy who needs some bribing. As I said, you'll find nothing of value down here. I've already moved on from that tragedy. I suggest the Harbor Master should do the same. Yes, what do you want?
Let's hear it. Well, hello there.
I like the drip.
A pleasure to meet you.
I represent a consortium of Iliac Ferns, and I'm here for a meeting with Mauritius Cassius now, if you'll excuse us.
Yes, what is it? I'm not busy now. What do you need?
What do you sell, madam? She has freaking aquamarines. I see no reason not to buy it. I'm wealthy enough that I can afford it. And it usually makes them a little bit happier with me. And obviously, I do alchemy, so.
Welcome.
Aquamarine, sweet.
Talk.
Why did you start flowing? Okay. Litendaro. I don't think we've been introduced, traveler. I'm Litendaro. How can I help you? I'm Litendaro, battlemage and associate of the Somerset Mages Guild. I serve as Kalamwe's protector and confidant during her stay in Cyrodiil. Member of the Mages Guild.
Welcome. Care to talk?
You terrify me. It is truly a pleasure to meet you. I am Kalamwe, a member of the Somerset Mages Guild, and I'm here in Charach to conduct research with the local chapter of the guild. I'm assuming I'll probably have something to do with you later on in this guild time. We happen to share a boat to Cyrodiil with another member of the Mages Guild, a conjurer bound for Anvil. He seemed cagey about his reasons for travel. I'm pretty sure that was the guy I talked to. I don't remember what his name was. This looks like a pool room. Wish you could actually play pool, but obviously it's kind of hard in this engine.
Go ahead.
I heard something about you, Illia Pellegrin. Welcome to Charach, Battlemage. I'm Illia Pellegrin. You seem like the reliable type, for an outsider at least. I wish to recover a Palladial ancestral relic from one of the island's tombs. Yes, Idonea, I'm Illia Pellegrin. I have been absent from Stirk Isle for too long. It's good to see Charach again, even in this era of decline. These eastern merchants and bureaucrats have undone the rule of the old Colovian houses of Stirk. The island suffers under their yoke. If I am to restore the good name of the Palladia, everyone must first be reminded of our true Nordic ancestry. The old tombs on the isle still harbor some old relics of the blood. Recover these for me, and I will reward you. Sure. Splendid. There are some barrels on the island, and at least one of them should contain some object of true value. Sadly, my knowledge of these things is limited. I have heard that there is a member of the Imperial Archaeological Society lodging in the old Seawater Inn here in Charach. If you cannot find the barrels yourself, they may be able to help you. Once Colovia is strong and free from foreign and Nibonese influences. If we are to stand tall today, we must have something to remember those times by. Seek my heirlooms. Come back when you have found them. Okay. Staff lodgings. Some plates. Coral suite. Did I? Greater open. 50 to 100 points. Baller.
Ah, welcome. What may I do for you?
These look like Ribbonese. Or like Bremen era.
Do you want something
Opal
from
suit.
me?
Pearl suit.
Greetings.
Capilius. Greetings. If you have business with a Hierophant, you may find him upstairs. My duties here keep me far too busy to indulge in chit-chat with the locals. You should ask in town. I don't know what that thing is, but those are Welkin stones. Hierophant. I'm pretty sure that's like a high-ranking member of the nobility of Nibene.
Your
Yo,
turn
I love
to
the
talk.
armor.
Ours to listen.
I love this armor. I'm pretty sure this is light armor though, but it's really freaking cool. You would do well to watch yourself around the Hierophant. I am Euclea, Hierophant Victus Peleus' sword, shield, and friend. We've heard reports of increased piracy around Stirk Isle, of course, one of the many reasons I'm at the Hierophant's side. Yo,
Greetings.
I love the drip. I wasn't expecting a visitor. What do you need of me? I am Victus Peleus, a Hierophant of the Nibene, at least most of the time. Today I'm just another vacationer enjoying his holiday. Cool. I like that robe. I wish I had something like that. I know I said I don't really want to wear a robe as a battle mage, but if I had that, it would be pretty freaking cool. This is the Seawater Inn. I'm pretty sure it's the woman I was talking to upstairs, right? Unless one of these people is it.
Go
do
ahead.
you know anything? So he's hiding whatever he's doing out by this island. Then I say you should confront him there. Catch him red-handed and he can't lie about it any longer. If you want to wait until nightfall, I can even let you have one of our beds free, one time only. Sure. You're looking for the archaeologist? She's staying here. Her name is Pelaveris. Her room is the first one on the right. Alright, well then I'll go ahead and do that quest for Cade. Pelaveris. To my knowledge, she is who she claims to be. She might be overstating her family's importance to the history of Stirk, though. They never rivaled the Telvor family, especially not back then. About 60 years ago, they sold their last properties here and moved out east to the Heartlands. As for if Eastern merchants and bureaucrats were to blame for their decline, well, I'll leave that up to you to decide. You're here on behalf of Idonea Pellegrin. I think I can help you. While the Colonoric nobility delights in ancient weapons, their true obsession is with blood. The blood of true saintly nobility is thought to be a special substance, capable of healing wounds or killing traitors, in the Clovian myths at least. At one point, it was customary to draw vials of blood from the bodies of dead saints and heroes of great renown. Finding such a relic is not easy these days, but it would serve your purpose. The Palladia, like most other Colonords, once buried their dead in Nordic-style barrows. There are two of these on the island. The Charach barrow, to the north of the town, and the Val Ansbeck barrow on the unsettled west side of the island. Here, take this book on the Clovian burial tradition. Perhaps it'll prove useful. Free book!
If a few words can help, I'd be happy to talk.
Sleep for 6 hours, because I don't know exactly when I need to be out there. Where's my water walking spell? 60 seconds. So on an island, southwest. So I'm pretty sure this is the lighthouse. Hold on. Southwest of Charach's lighthouse. Okay, this is Charach's lighthouse. So one of these two islands, I'm assuming, is what they're talking about, right? So I'll go out to the lighthouse and then, or I guess I could just go along the coast here. There's a road that leads this way. I move so fast for being like fully covered in freaking armor. Those wild donkeys? What are? There are even different plants on this island, which I love. What the heck is that? Was it entirely necessary to do that? No, but I wanted to. I don't know what he's gonna do, so gotta get a bunch of potions ready. Yes, I have the... Oh, hello again, Idonea. You wouldn't believe me if I told you I was fishing, would you? No, probably not. Well, you found my secret. What's going on here? I'm trading a few of my scraps and supplies away to these goblins, and they're giving me gold chunks in return. It doesn't hurt anyone. I'm better off for it, and they get to build more ships. But the Navy doesn't really like goblins as much as I do, so I have to keep this a secret. If you can keep it a secret as well, I can give you one of these pieces of gold. So what do you say? Can't keep this a secret. Then you might as well just leave. There's nothing for you here.
Do you have something to say, Cyrodiil?
I'm not giving up that.
Whoops. I didn't really want to kill you. I didn't really want to kill that dude. Can I go back and redo that one? I didn't want to kill him. I thought I was just going to taunt them and they would attack me. I can't keep your secret. No, that's not what I meant to say. Crap. I can't keep this a secret. Then you might as well just leave. There's nothing for you here. Okay. I refused to keep Cade's secret and he angrily told me to leave. I've told you all I know. I can't tell them about it.
So where are you from?
Do I have to kill him? That'd be kind of silly.
What was that?
So you went to this island then? What did you find? He was trading with goblins to get his gold. He's aiding goblin pirates. You ought to tell the guards about this, Idonea. Come back to me when you have. Yeah, but no one's gonna freaking believe me. What? They're gonna be like, okay, what were you drinking last night, buddy? Or they'll be like, alright, get off the
Glory and honor, emperor and empire.
Yes, citizen, what about him? He's trading supplies with goblins and ending their piracy. Thank you for reporting this. Aiding piracy is a serious crime. You'll be arrested shortly. Really? You believed me. I could have been lying. It's the middle of the night and I just came out of a tavern. You could have been like, okay, yeah, no, you're drinking something. You're on crack cocaine. You're on skooma, bro. Shut up. Nope, they just went, oh, okay, I believe. Like, really? That's all it took? That's all it took.
Time to...
These guards are either really gullible or he was just like playing along really well. That's kind of silly.
Crime doesn't pay.
Oh, you're a mercenary. What do you sell, friend? Weapons wise, nothing I care about. Armor wise, expensive stuff. Actually, EXP, extravagant. What's the high? It's exquisite, right? How do you spell exquisite? I could have. Isn't it EXQUISITE? Isn't that how you spell exquisite? Maybe I'm being dumb. I could be being dumb. It's a very real possibility. I have been known to have been dumb at least once. Oh, look. Imperial Proverbs. I don't know if I have that book. I actually don't know if I've ever gotten the Pocket Guide to the Empire yet. Find out soon enough, I guess.
What
I'm
may
going
I
to
do
actually quickly make a bajillion potions. But I'm gonna first see if there's anything that's magical wise. Restore Magicka. So Belladonna berries are Restore Magicka. Steel Blue Antilomas Restore Magicka. So this. Unripened and ripened Belladonna seeds are Restore Magicka. Yeah, but that's Drain Magicka, which I don't want. Red Coral restores Magicka. I don't know if adding more ingredients that do the same thing make it stronger, or what. Bog Beacon Cap. What was the other ingredient I just saw? Bog Beacon Cap and this. It does drain Magicka, why does it both drain and restore Magicka? Okay. Don't want to do the peril. I mean, food makes for very good restore fatigue potions. Cured Sea. I wonder if that's rare. I'm gonna hold on to that for now. Donkey hide. Dorada just looks like maze to me, unless I'm blind. Could be, but it just looks like maze to me. I'm gonna hold on to the pearls. Freaking malachite. Tasty. Mokri. Olive oil, monk's hood, root, fig. Freaking onyx stone. Opal. Alright, I don't hold on to the pearls for now. Where did I even get those pearls from? Probably bought them, but just wasn't even paying attention. Rihad pepper. Cool. I probably bought that from the, whatchamacallits? The, ATC, or not ATC, the red guard, the Somatana one, that's what it's called. I don't know why I couldn't freaking think of it. Alright, I just made a bajillion potions. Hey buddy, do you want all of these crappy potions I probably just made? Burden, drain attribute, drain magicka. Feather, weakness to magicka, restore. Quality, fortify willpower, quality, restore health, restore magicka, resist fire, restore fatigue. Restore fatigue is just the easiest one because pretty much every single food you get can also restore fatigue. So you just combine food products and it makes restore fatigue. So then you just buy high quality food. Here you go. Andrin Ethrin. Yo, this dude's probably gonna have a lot of good stuff. Oh, he doesn't buy it? Greetings. Are you here to help me collect plants for my studies, or did you merely wish to know about my trade? I'm a botanist. I've dedicated my life to the study of plants and herbs, though. Through my research, I aim to uncover the mysteries of the vegetative world and describe the magical and mundane properties of its inhabitants. Dendronethrin, botanists. The black rose has been used by artists and nobles to symbolize the province of Morrowind, to which it is native. Black roses are late blooming flowers with a spicy smell. With proper care, it is possible to grow them here in Cyrodiil. I thought they were the symbol of Argonia, because there's literally a place called Black Rose. What? Chokeberries can be found growing in the wetlands of the Kvetchi Pass and the Dussac Marsh. These highly poisonous shrubs are remarkably resilient to cold weather, which is weird because they grow in warm weather. I'm looking for samples of Trinity fruit, tiger lily nectar, and thungleweed flower. You look like a capable sort. Would you be willing to find them for me? I will pay you, of course. Sure. Thank you. Tiger lilies and Trinity plants are found across Dirk. Tiger lilies have bright red and orange petals. Trinity plants are readily recognizable with their 3 red fruits, but they are a bit less common than tiger lilies. Thungleweed is somewhat rare on Stark, but is abundant in the Trident Coast region. Thungleweed has white flowers and yellow leaves. I'm hoping to gain insight into speciation of plants found along the shores of the Abecean from these samples. Draketail. The remarkable draketail plant is native to High Rock. I'm sure you can see how it got its name. Breton folklore holds that the webbing is lucky, but my research has been inconclusive on this point. Mace fruit is a staple food grown in the province of Hammerfell. The shrub produces a number of flowers that cluster into a single large fruit. Monarda seeds are a traditional remedy for minor diseases. The Monarda flower is a lavender perennial often found in rich, dry soil. Pesserine grows in Hammerfell and Skyrim. This colorful flower is normally found growing in rocky soil, but it seems to be doing fine in my pot. Pitcher plants are carnivorous jungle plants. These fascinating plants draw on insects with their smell and trap them inside their pitcher sac, where they are slowly digested. Siat. Siat leaves are commonly dried and rolled into cigars. The Siat plant grows large leaves on slender, sticky branches. Commercial exploitation has spread Siat to plantations across Cyrodiil and western Tamriel. Somnolius Fern. The Somnolius Fern is native to Black Marsh. The plant's light green fronds are very delicate, which, with proper nurture, it can be grown here. However, take care not to sniff my specimen. Taka seeds. Taka seeds have modest magical properties useful to warriors. The plant itself can be found in the jungles of Nipponea, where its white flowers attract all manner of flies. Thungleweed is a yellow leaf plant that produces white flowers. Thungleweed can be found along the Stratton coast, but it is somewhat rare on Stirk Isle. I wish to ascertain if this difference is caused by the flower's inherent magical properties or merely by the mundane means of its spread. Tiger lilies grow here on Stirk as well across the sea on the Stratton coast. The nectar of these plants has modest magical properties. By obtaining samples of this plant, we can discover if there is a geographical significance to these properties. The Trinity plant is native to Stirk. The large red fruit that grows on its 3 stalks is a favorite of the local goat population. The number of these plants seems to diminish with each passing year. Okay. I'm not like the most interested in stuff like this, but still interesting that they actually have a botanist.
If I can be of any assistance, I'll be happy to help.
I can't tell. I think it's just enchanted. No, hold on. It's not illegal to go in here. You should have stopped me while you had the chance. It is, however, illegal to break in that. It's legal to take any of this stuff. What is this painting of? Pretty sure they just use a lot of real life paintings, because like I've seen a lot of these before. Ooh, free. It's not illegal if it says I can take it. As long as it doesn't say it's illegal, I'm taking it. You legally can't stop me.
Hello there. How are you?
Those are free for anyone who wants it, apparently. Ooh, free for anyone who wants it, apparently. I don't care about alcohol. I always have a huge supply of salt on me. See, what I would really want for a playthrough is like survive. I know there's for Skyrim, there's freaking what is it? Frostfall. I want a mod like that for. There probably is a mod like that for Morrowind, and I'm just dumb and haven't found it. 'Cause I feel like that'd be a lot of fun. Because like this game isn't that hard. At least for me, it isn't. Like the start of the game can be kind of hard, and then occasionally you'll have like 1 or 2 hard fights. But beyond that, it's not that hard. So I find myself getting bored kind of easily, because like once you get past a certain point, you're sort of just immortal. So yeah, weapons. And with that, it would just make it so, like, I would have to think about carrying supplies, which obviously would mean if I'm a character who can't carry much, I would probably pack lightly and travel lightly and go from place to place, constantly repairing and replacing stuff.
Right. The thieving swine.
It is not illegal to unlock this. I could have been on a ship to Riyadh by now if it wasn't for you, Idonea. You're free to go. No, I said you're free to go. Okay. I said he's free to go. He's free to go. I wonder if they'll let me sleep in the beds that are upstairs.
In the front lines on the war against crime.
15 hours, oh my gosh. I guess I was low on magicka.
Yes?
I've been recording for like an hour and a half, but I'll still keep going until I'm probably done talking to everyone in the town, because I feel like it would be kind of boring to start off the next episode with me talking to more people in town. So, weapons. There's a silver battle axe. 2 to 42, 1 to 30. Yeah, it's not better. Damn. Yoku war axe. Looks cool, but no. Iron Lamellard. Too late. I'm way past the point of using Lamellar. I have silver armor. Oh, wait, hold on. No, you just have the helmet. Damn. I was hoping you had the pauldrons, so I could finally get better looking pauldrons. These just don't really fit.
I'm not busy now. What do you need?
Pretty sure there's more of the town around this way. Oh hey, the apothecary that I'm supposed to be looking for.
All right, I'm
First of all,
listening.
starting off, willpower. Finally! Hello there, welcome to my shop. Please feel free to look through the potions I have on offer. Or if you're an alchemist yourself, you might be interested in my fine selection of imported ingredients. Your own friend Luck, I think I have just the thing you're looking for. Have a look at my wares. Oh dear, you're with runs towards time, aren't you? Please allow me to refund you for the shipment. I must say, I'm very sorry for the trouble. Unfortunately, my store was robbed by a band of goblins recently, and the 2 crates of pescarine were among what was stolen. The guards say that they tracked the goblins to Kingfisher Cave, but they haven't done anything to get my goods back. If you really need that pescarine, I'm afraid you'll have to go get it by yourself. It's a cave north of Charach, roughly halfway between the ruins of Wormiasil on the eastern shore. Prepare for a bit of a hike if you're headed there. I'm pretty sure there's also one of the other things I have to do out there, so I'll probably do that. Aqua Vitae. Magic. So how is this like the higher quality magic guy, or like a higher quality potion guy than the frickin' one in the city, in the big city? Like, how does that make any sense? Buy these. Also buy one of all of your ingredients, or 1 stock worth of all of your ingredients. I don't know if you restock or what. I'm not buying everything. Oh, hey, look, Trinity Fruit. Actually, that's a good point. What did I need for that quest? Trinity Fruit. He wants me to find samples of Trinity Fruit, Tiger Lily, Thungleweed. Just one. Trinity Fruit. Tifger. Tiger. What was the last one? Thungleweed. Alright, I have one of everything, I think. Yeah, I'll go quickly hand this back to him and we'll circle around the other side. I should probably also go talk to the Marshal of the Islands, because, you know...
Do you want something from me?
Masked Captain, Sedato, Imperial Decree. Masked Captain. By order of Queen Melona Conomoros. The Masked Captain. He's somewhere on the island. This is his house. Yes, I need samples of Trinity Fruit, Tiger Lily Nectar, and Thungleweed. Have you found all 3? These will do perfectly. Well done, Idonea. Now, if you're interested in more work, I also need samples of Paris, Lotus Seeds, and Recall. As I am sure you are aware, there is much to learn about the nature of our world and its more humble denizens. I will find you these samples. Splendid. As I said, I want you to find me samples of Paris, Lotus Seeds, and Recoil. The former can be found in the many pools and inlets of the Desek Marsh, while the latter grows in the Abecean. Here, take these. You can swim, I trust. The nature of these plants have been the subject of much debate over the years, and I intend to get to the bottom of it. Figuratively, of course. You will be the one picking coral from the bottom of the sea. Yeah, thanks, dude. Named after Saint Alessia, of course, the lotus is said to originate inside and to be a sign of divine favor. Needless to say, it has been spread across Cyrodiil since the dawn of the First Empire. I wish to compare samples of its seeds to those of other lotuses so I might discover if their mystic essence is inherent or imbued by the wind. Red coral can be found growing in the ocean surrounding Tamriel. Its status as a plant is disputed. In her treatise on the position of the least of the oceanic fae heretofore omitted from the chain, the 2nd century naturalist Rathanil of Nilva labels it a minor nature spirit. It has also been classified as a mineral, fungus, and cursed animal, although the last theory has never been very popular.
May you find no.
Rare, very nice thunder. Oh, Cassandra's house.
So what do you want?
Hello, madam. I'm quite sure you weren't invited. Do you need something? That's me. What do you want? That's the abandoned naval fort inside of town, just to the southwest. People here seem to think that I have ties to the Thieves Guild. Awfully presumptuous to think I'm just an old woman who knows things. And people. Why are you asking? Do you want to join the Thieves Guild? Of course. You're like, I'm not a part of the Thieves Guild, but if you would like to join, I mean, maybe I could talk to you about this. I saw a Khajiit running past my house in a panic one night. Apparently, that criminal's been staying at the old Seawater Inn and then fled before he could be caught. Elenand has been looking anxious ever since. Poor thing. She lives on the edge of town just past my house. She's a very kind and caring person, but she must be feeling pretty vulnerable with a killer on the loose.
Talk is free. What do you want?
How can I help you?
Probably looking for Nayad. He's upstairs.
I'm not busy now. What do you need?
Welcome to Charach, traveler. You seem a bit lost, looking for a specific place. Well, I'd say I know more about Dreg than almost anyone in Cyrodiil. I still don't know that much about them. Marshal Polelius is correct in that Dreg rarely expand their territory. The exception is when a new Dreg queen spawns. In that case, Dreg spread out around their hive quickly, silently, and violently. I can't say for sure, but that may be what's occurring in Threvzi's waters. And if so, action must be taken to kill the queen immediately. Very few people claim to have survived an encounter with a Dreg queen, though, and even fewer of them are credible. If one has truly spawned near Threvzi and you were to hunt it down, I have a few pieces of advice. Stock up on restoration potions of all kinds. Spells don't travel well underwater, so any you expect to use should work as a touch. Water breathing is a must, of course, and however strong you think you are, don't forget to bring a quick teleport out. That's it. Uh-oh. He's a notorious pirate lord who attacks merchant shipping in the Abecean. He always covers his face, and his true identity is unknown, which leads to many wild rumors among superstitious sailors. He has had several encounters with the West Navy patrol ships, but has always fought them off and escaped. The Kingdom of Anvil is currently offering a large bounty for his capture or death. No, that's everything for now.
Do you have something to say, Cyrodiil?
Crime doesn't pay. If you care to talk, I would consider it
Queen
a
and Kingdom
privilege.
Auxiliary, have you come for duties? I need you to deliver a petition of redress to Port Teledrac. I'm petitioning the Navarch at Port Teledrac, Teledorus Cadmaris, to resume the West Navy's patrols around Stirk Isle. Ever since they've withdrawn from their base here at Duskwatch Keep, Abecean pirates have been emboldened to attack ships on their way to Charach. As Marshal of the Isles, I cannot tolerate this blatant disregard of Imperial law, but the force of guards we have here simply isn't enough to keep merchants safe on the high seas. So you're to go to him and deliver this formal complaint. Okay. This woman's probably seen him.
Yes, Cyrodiil? What do you want?
Can I interest you in some of the latest rumors? There's no red guy. Yeah, I don't know about that. Yes, he's a wanted criminal, isn't he? Must be a very bad person. He's probably already fled the island. What a shame. Oh no, I'm not feeling anxious. Well, maybe a little. There is that Sedado on the loose, but it's nothing really. I'm glad my neighbors are looking out for me, but there's nothing to worry about. Okay. Could be anywhere by now, and he probably fled up the coast, so I'll probably stop here though. This is probably the old part of a wall or something. Well, I think I'm done. Yeah, I think I'm done for now. Alright. I know I didn't really do anything this episode. I sort of just explored the town, but I want to thank you all for watching this episode of my Abecean Shores Let's Play as Idonea Star-Eye. I will see you all, and remember, for King and Emperor, citizen.